Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video. We're going to be talking about Ketjani Brown Jackson yet again. As you guys know, her confirmation hearing is going on right now, and she may or may not be selected to the Supreme Court. We'll have to see. And they are supposed to vote on April the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see what happens with her. But I've been very, very clear. She should not be on the Supreme Court. She has embarrassed herself at the confirmation hearing. This is a woman that says she cannot define what a woman is, even though we know that she can. She's lying. She is trying to pander to the far left of the Democratic Party, and it's embarrassing, folks, because there will come a day when some type of a gender and sex case will come up to the Supreme Court, and it probably will decide whether or not women's sports will continue to exist. And we saw what Lia Thomas has done to women's swimming, dominated the competition. The women have no shot. So we'll have to see what happens. But however, guys, the Republicans are asking Ketjani Brown Jackson the hard questions, and the left, they do not like it. But your dishonest media out there is calling the Republicans racist for asking these tough questions, even though when Amy Coney Barrett and Brett Kavanaugh were up, they were crushing them because of their politics. But now, guys, we got a super woke USA Today. Boy, I'm talking about woke. Check this out. Woke USA Today article claims SCOTUS nominee Ketjani Brown Jackson faces similar racism as Jackie Robinson. Folks, I wish I can say I'm making this up, but I'm not. And we have heard the name of Jackie Robinson been drugged through the mud here over the past few weeks, also with Lia Thomas. We'll dive into that too. This is insulting to the legacy of Jackie Robinson, a man who faced real racism when he went into Major League Baseball. He was the first Black American to be allowed to play in Major League Baseball. This man faced racism in stadium after stadium. There's a really good movie with the late, great Chadwick Boseman as Jackie Robinson called 42. And you can actually watch it and see it. Alan Tudyk plays an opposing manager, and he was just calling him the N-word time after time after time. And that really happened. And Jackie Robinson was not able to defend himself. He wasn't allowed to fight back. We're not living in those times anymore. This is insulting that this woke writer here, Mike Freeman, would actually write that. This is the article here on USA Today. Judge Ketjani Brown Jackson and Jackie Robinson have commonality: calmness in face of racism. Jackson knows the way Robinson did that she must remain controlled before, during, and after the Supreme Court nomination process. But folks, how is it racist to ask real tough questions at this confirmation hearing? And actually, folks, they should be asking tough questions. They should. And she fell flat on her face, and I believe that even Woke USA Today even knows this, when she couldn't define what a woman is. And the only reason why that question was even brought up is because we're living in this woke era right now where wokeness has infiltrated everything. It's gotten to the point, guys, to where, I said it before, they're coming to indoctrinate your children, the left. And maybe one day a case will come up to the Supreme Court, and we need to know where she would actually stand with all of this. And she's not going to be standing for women. She's not going to be standing for men. She will be standing for the woke. And it's infiltrated the highest levels of government, folks. It just has. And this is actually behind a paywall here. So unless you want to subscribe to USA Today, which I'm not going to be doing, then you have to pay for it. But this is utterly insane right here. Let's read a little bit of this here. on Outkick. Another sports media company has decided to go for woke. On Wednesday, USA Today Sports published a piece centered on comparing Supreme Court nominee Ketjani Brown Jackson to baseball icon Jackie Robinson. Writer Mike Freeman inferred that the Republicans' questioning of Jackson's viability during her ongoing confirmation hearings have been comparable to Robinson's troubles as an African-American baseball player in the late 1940s. Supreme Court Justice nominee Ketjani Brown Jackson has faced blistering racism with calm and grace. So did the legendary Jackie Robinson, said Freeman. This is crazy. Crazy right here. And they even tweet this out. USA Today Sports tweets out, when watching Supreme Court nominee Judge Ketjani Brown Jackson endure racial insult after insult during her confirmation hearings over the past few days, one person kept coming to mind, Jackie Robinson. I want to know what racial insult was actually put before her. There isn't any. She was asked what is a woman. She couldn't answer the question. Also, her track record when sentencing pedophiles came into question, and the left is defending her. They're crushing the Republicans, but this is a question from Josh Hawley that needed to be made. Because, folks, Ketjani Brown Jackson actually sentenced what's the word I actually want to use here? A young man, 18 years old, who likes little kids. This man was caught with videos and pictures of kids as young as 8 years old engaging in sexual activity. Now, the prosecution wanted 2 years, upwards of 10 years. Ketjani Brown Jackson sentenced this man to 3 months. 3 months. I'm sorry, I'm going to be questioning that too. I really am going to be questioning that also as well. And Josh Hawley was right. He even asked her, Judge, is he the victim here or is his victims the victims? Good question. Good question right there. But Woke USA Today thinks that Ketjani Brown Jackson is comparable to Jackie Robinson. Like I said before, this is not the first time, because even woke NBC, check this out. NBC columnist argues that Lia Thomas should be celebrated like Jackie Robinson. They're trying to diminish Jackie Robinson, folks. It says here, it was clear from the very beginning in December that the Lia Thomas story was going to bring out the cooks who would celebrate a biological male kicking biological female ass in swimming events. Now it's March and we might have the biggest knock of them all. Self-described feminist sports psychologist and Purdue professor Cheryl Cookie, writing for NBC News, that Lia Thomas should be celebrated in the same terms as Jackie Robinson. This is crazy. This is crazy. So they want to use Jackie Robinson to justify a biological male dominating women's sports and diminishing women. Just like Woke USA Today wants to compare Ketjani Brown Jackson to Jackie Robinson when she can't define who a woman is. Because when it comes down to it, folks, she will not be defending women if a case comes up to the Supreme Court that has something to do with gender and sex. I said it before, man, the left is not a friend. Your media will lie to you. The media is so dishonest. USA Today is despicable, man. Invoking the name of Jackie Robinson, who faced real racism. Ketjani Brown Jackson has not faced any racism whatsoever from any Republican asking her questions. Why didn't USA Today keep that same energy with Amy Coney Barrett when leftists were attacking her religion? Why didn't they keep that same energy with Brett Kavanaugh when he was accused of heinous crimes that weren't true at all? This is pathetic, guys, but that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, the mainstream media wants to play the race card, wants to brand Republicans asking Ketjani Brown Jackson questions on her legal record and about women. Oh no, that's racist, even though it has nothing to do with race whatsoever. Pathetic. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.